In this video, I want to discuss my first full year, or should I say ballpark my first full year of being a self-published author. And I want to reflect upon some of the lessons learned and some of the major learning points. There were many, and there will probably be a number of videos after this one unpacking each of those. Hey all, I have an ask from this side of the camera. Please smash that like button and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are not subscribed. Hey everyone, welcome back to Big Words Authors76. My name is Dr. Anwar Youssef Dunbar. I wear several hats, as you can see there by the titles there, but I am a self-published author, and that is the reason I started this channel, to talk about writing and to network with other writers. I haven't uploaded anything here in a while. I think that's a testament to just how busy things have been here on my end with the multiple projects that I have going on for my day job, and then for my business outside of my day job, and then just the demands of life, trying to stay healthy, trying to exercise and eat right. It's just been that crazy. So, but I wanted to come back and shoot this very, very short video reflecting on the last year and what happened right around this time last year. So I'm going to talk about, just in a brief way, some lessons learned regarding being a newly self-published author. Now, I will probably revisit this. No, I know that I will revisit this and unpack some of the things that I discuss here in greater detail, but I just wanted to get this one in. So right around this time last year is when I clicked the button on Amazon KDP to make my book live, and that was a magical experience. I had been working on my book, The Engineers, A Western New York Basketball Story, Part 1, Innocent Basketball Dreams, for about 10 years. This is actually a two-parter. And if you want to watch my my very first book signing, which took place in my hometown of Buffalo, New York, that is the video before this in my library. But I clicked the live button. I remember ordering my proofs so I could look at it, and I was very much fixated on becoming an author. I told people that I was working on it, and this was the first moment. I was about to cross over into that world. But in hindsight, and this is very much for the people out there aspiring to write something and to self-publish something. And I think if you take anything away from this particular video, it's respect the process and make sure that you execute every part of the process the way that you are supposed to execute that process. Writing a book is a very, very challenging thing. If you are a self-published author, to put something out quality, that's going to be one of the most challenging things that you're ever going to do, depending upon how long your book is. But I rushed the process. I skipped a couple of steps. The proofread being probably the most critical and the most important. But I was just in a hurry to say that I had done it and that I had published my book, and I was really, really in love with the prospect of being an author. But what you want to think about is that once it's out there, it's out there. And when you're a first time unknown author, you really want to put something out that's very, very quality, that you feel that you'll sleep peacefully at night. Um, when you think about people buying it, you don't want to put something crappy and low quality out there. So I rushed the process. And so if you go on Amazon, you'll see that it was published in August. I think it was August 8th or August 9th. But once I started printing copies up, I realized that it had not been proofread, and it needed a cleaning, and it needed another cleaning, and it needed another cleaning. I'm going to get back to this in another video. But I was in a rush to join that fraternity, but I didn't completely respect the process, and that led me to another realization, which I've shared with a lot of people since embarking on this process. Every part of writing a book is a job. Every part of it is a job. Writing the story, formulating the story, that's just one part of it. It has to be, and I realized that these large publishing houses like Random House, where the big boys publish, I realized that each part of that book is a job for someone, from writing it to proofreading it to doing the quality assurance and quality control and making sure all the fonts are the same and making sure all the margins are the same and making sure the format throughout the book is consistent. Did I mention the cover art? I think I might have mentioned the cover art, but getting the book copyrighted, in addition to getting it copyrighted, getting it in the Library of Congress, these are all things that someone has to do. And if you're a self-published author, these are all things that you're going to have to do yourself, or you're going to have to figure out how to outsource those particular jobs to someone else. And these are all things that I learned in the last year. And as another colleague said, who had been in this for a while, when I explained it to him, what I learned, he said, you really got a lot of valuable experience being a project manager, because that's ultimately what it was. And I imagine in a publishing house, there's a manager, or diagramming all of this, assigning the tasks to various people, and so I imagine that, yeah, someone is guiding that in a publishing house, and there are people executing each one of those jobs. But as a self-published author, for the first time, that's something you have to do yourself. And then on the back end, once it's actually out, there's another element there, and that's marketing it and getting the word out and ginning up interest for it. And that's a heavy lift for a first-time unknown self-published author. And I think I understand now why a trainer a couple of years ago expressed the opinion that self-publishing your book, she said it would be the death of your book. I'll say it could be, if you don't know what you're doing and if you don't know how to execute each of these steps. So I think I'm going to wrap this up there. It's a process if you're doing it yourself, especially for the first time. You want to respect each part of the process, and you want to definitely put something out that's quality. Doing it for the first time yourself, you're going to make mistakes, as I did. I think I've recovered from them, and I'm off on my journey. I just had my very first book signing in April up in Buffalo, but I'm participating in another event about a month from now, God willing. And I think it's going to be a big opportunity for me in terms of getting my book out there and also establishing myself in the vast community of authors. So again, each the things I've discussed in this video, I will return to unpack each of those individually in subsequent content. Okay, so now you know that I've written a book and there were mistakes along the way, but this is good enough to share with the world. Now, my book is called The Engineers, a Western New York Basketball Story, Part 1, Innocent Basketball Dreams. It is a true life, creative nonfiction story about, it deals with what sports teach you about life and the adult world as a young person. Sports teach you a lot. And the great game of basketball certainly taught me a lot. This is based upon real events. It's based upon real people, and it takes place in Western New York. So for my YouTube viewers and subs, if you want to purchase a copy, I'm selling the hardcover for $25 here on YouTube, and the paperback, I'm selling that for $22. The methods of payment are in the description box below. Just make sure you send me your mailing address as well. I'm going to put there's a page discussing the book, and I've created lots of promotional content for the book using print and video formats. I've conducted lots of interviews for this. That information is going to be below in the description box. This book is also available on Amazon in the hardcover, paperback, and ebook editions, though Amazon will charge you more. So it's up to you. If you want a copy, please do purchase a copy. Please check it out and tell a friend, and also leave a review. All right, I'm going to wrap this one up. It's late and I do need to run, but I wanted to, thinking about where I was last year in general, and in terms of this process, I wanted to capture this, and I had not uploaded anything here in a while, so now I will. If you have any thoughts or comments or reflections of your own or thoughts pertaining to anything I've said in here, please leave those in the comments section below. If you want to reach out to me personally, there is an email address there in the description box as well, along with the information from my book. And you can look me up on social media. I'm on a lot of social media platforms. But those are that's where I was last year, and those are from a general sense the major learning points I learned from that point to this point. So let's see where else the adventure goes. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would like to grow this channel and talk with other authors in addition to sharing my own reflections of what to do and what not to do. And let's see what other creative things I can do here with this channel, Big Words Authors76. So with that, I'm going to wrap up. My name is Dr. Anwar Yusuf Dunbar. Please like, share, and subscribe. I know I already said that. As always, remember that your attitude determines your altitude. Always try to do your best. Take care, and I will talk to you the next time. The page I discussed regarding the book, that's my actual writer's blog, Big Words Authors. There's a writer's blog called Big Words Authors. So if you want to read some more about my book project, that information is there, and it has a much more expansive discussion of the book and its background than what you'll see on Amazon or Ingram Spark, because it's available on Ingram Spark as well. Anyhow, that's it. That's all I've got. I will talk to you all the next time. Thank you for watching.